Hello everyone. Wanted to share an update about my dart frogs. I bought them from a friend of a friend, and they originally came in this vivarium over here, which is an Exoterra case, and they were doing pretty well. There was a little cavern in the back, and they like to hide in there. And for a couple of days, we could only see two. And I tried to dig back a little bit, and I still couldn't find the other one. And so we kind of freaked out a little bit and like tore the whole thing apart. Eventually found it. So there are 3 frogs, and we found all 3. And so I kind of made a more temporary setup over here in this tank. So I've just got 2 potted plants and some palm tree that we like tore out of the other one. They're in their cocoa hut sleeping right now. Probably too loud, but you know, they're just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, for right now they're happy. They got their UVB light set up and a little fogger over on the side, and it's not too bad of a setup. Humidity's pretty nice, so they could stay in here for longer if I wanted to. But I figured I'd redo the vivarium that they came in because I didn't really like it much, and so that's what I did. I redid it. And what I did is I added a false bottom. So this is like the bottom 6 inches of the tank here. And I've got, it's kind of hard to see, but this is Tupperware that's had kind of chunks cut out of it and flipped upside down. And then there's this lid, this black lid, that I cut out and put on top of that, and then I put a bunch of dirt and sphagnum moss on top of that, and it's working pretty well. I then planted a whole bunch of different plants on that, and then I left this little clear area right here. This is going to be a little pool for the dart frogs to play in. There's a bit of debate about dart frogs and whether they can swim, whether they'll drown. From what I can tell, there's kind of more of a consensus that they won't drown. They're generally found in the wild next to streams, and that they'll probably do fine. And that dart frogs that have drowned for people in the past is probably because their frogs were injured or old and weren't in good of shape. So I'll definitely be monitoring them when I put them in here and kind of see what happens with that. But I could actually put some aquatic life down underneath here. Not much, maybe some little shrimp or some snails, maybe a couple guppies, who knows, but might be possible. And then up here we've got a waterfall. And that's dripping down the rocks here and down this log, and it's a pretty cool setup. Can't quite see all the way down in there, but it's neat. There's a lot of different plants in here. I guess just to name them off: strawberry begonia up top. There's a Rex begonia to the right. That's that kind of pink, big pink right there. There's a bromeliad kind of in the middle. There's a tillandsia kind of down center. Then to the left and to the right, this is some sort of ivy, I believe. I'm not sure which. In the way back, there's a rat tail cactus. Let's see here. And then kind of on the bottom, I've got a Hoya. That's a vine that's actually coming up and kind of vining around, so hopefully you can see that. Then in the front here, I've got a bird's nest fern. There's some moss. There's a type of philodendron. And in the water, I've got some wandering Jew, which can handle the water a little bit more. Kind of in the back there is what's called mondo grass. Petco sells it as an aquatic plant, and I bought it and found out it's not an aquatic plant, and so I'm putting it here. We'll see what happens to it. And then there's some Selaginea, which is kind of a mossy type plant. Oh, there's also a Christmas cactus stuck back in there. So pretty packed. We'll see what happens. Might end up tearing some stuff out, but who knows. And it's all being lit by my 100-watt LED right now. That will probably go away once I put them in here, and I'll go down to like a 50-watt. But yeah, it's a neat little setup. Let's see if we can go down below. Yeah, you can kind of see, yep, the Tupperware and the false bottom, the water down below here. That's actually the pump kind of back in there that runs for the waterfall. So it's cool. I will be doing an update on the dart frogs, showing them hopping around when it's daytime and they're active. Maybe I'll do a feeding video. Alright, just wanted to share that, and catch you guys later. Bye.